'Cause we're differently abled, differently.
Museka Cerebral Palsy Foundation and Fountain Gate held a community outreach. During this event, children with cerebral palsy and their caregivers underwent various activities. Take a look.
As communities come together to create awareness, the church is one place where this information is vital.
As a ministry and as a team, we were wondering how can we be relevant as a way of sharing the love of Christ. And we thought this is a good opportunity to use this month to raise awareness about cerebral palsy. And so we have had a relationship with this center before. We have had an outreach to this place through our church, although that time it was more of donations. But then we because of that background, we identified that there's a need that we can do more.
We are here to celebrate cerebral palsy awareness. It's a season where we create a lot of awareness about this condition. We have a lot of medics around here, nutritionists, physiotherapists, occupational therapists, and even counselors, psychologists who've come to interact with the cerebral palsy families.
The life of a caregiver is very tough, but you need to lift your shoulders up and take over, because this is a journey. This is not a disease, it is a condition that you have to live with. The life of a caregiver is very draining, emotionally, financially. These kids need medication. It's not like when you get a flu, you go get antibiotics and you get healed. And the medications are very expensive.
A team of dedicated volunteer medics, driven by compassion and expertise, offered a range of crucial services to children with cerebral palsy and their caregivers.
Cerebral palsy is a condition, or it's a neurological condition that affects muscle tone, movement and coordination. Because of the results and because of the challenges that a child with cerebral palsy faces, an occupational therapist their input are needed. Because a child maybe will present with issues with movement, at times muscle tone, at times coordination, and they're not even able to do their daily activities. So occupational therapy comes in to create independence and to help the child to be able to do activities on their own, and also to help to maintain some conditions.
We have what we call the Fountain Gate Church medical team, which is basically bringing together the health professionals in our church to see how we can be and how we can reach out and share the love of Christ through our skills and our profession. And so that's why we are here today.
From thorough medical checkups, providing invaluable insights into each child's unique needs, to expert physiotherapy guidance, empowering caregivers with practical techniques to enhance the child's mobility and comfort. The outreach aimed to bridge gaps and offer much-needed support.
Home program is everything. If as a physio I come and attend to a child and I use maybe 1 hour, and the rest of the hours the child is with the mom. So it means that we will prolong the recovery time of the child. But if the parent is able to do the home program, be able to shorten the time span for recovery.
I'm here to reach out to the parents of children with cerebral palsy and inform them about how nutrition can affect their health and some changes that they can make in terms of how they eat so that they can achieve the best possible nutrition status. Yeah. Different children will have different complications or different feeding problems. For some, it could be a problem with the swallowing, a problem with the stomach, and the diet is adjusted depending on their complications.
This event, marked by this impactful medical outreach, highlights the importance of accessible healthcare.
We really appreciate the medics who've come on board. They've come from different hospitals with their expertise to offer to these families. We are really humbled as a community, and we reach out to more people to offer whatever they have in support of persons with disability.
Kuna some of our clients that we have referred them to other colleagues where we offered family therapy support,
the others couples therapy, because at the time that mtoto ako na cerebral palsy affect mama peke yake, ina affect pia baba, so kuna yetu refer to family therapy support, and also other parents to refer them for follow-up counseling sessions, because we can't deal with everything in one session. So we've done referrals, and also that's to nutritionists and other caregivers.
I am very happy personally. On a personal level, it has really helped. You may think that, for example, Favor is 8 years old. Someone can feel like for 8 years living with a child with CP, you've already adapted, but there's much more that is needed. Like today I've really benefited in the counseling part. I felt like I am okay, but after visiting the counseling team, I have realized that there's something I need to work on. Yeah, I need a sitting. I think this sitting is very necessary for us as caregivers. We are able to learn more. Today I've understood what I should give my child. That was a part of the nutritionist part. On the therapy center, my son is usually seeing therapies thrice a week, but still for 8 years I've been doing that. But today I've learned something new.
It's quite important because for the caregivers, they are going through a lot. Mostly they are going through stigma, rejection from the society, also financial strain, and they have no that support system that they require at the moment. So offering mental support, it helps them to have hope and see that they can move on with life in a not like a smooth way, but they have hope to continue with their journey to support their kids with cerebral palsy.
It underscores the need for continued support, understanding, and inclusion within our communities.
May benefit medical, mental health, occupational therapy, physiotherapy.
Most of the patients or the clients have not been taking their children for therapy sessions, and most of them, they don't have the knowledge, or they don't have the know-how of what is cerebral palsy, how to handle cerebral palsy. They don't have that knowledge about it. So there is need to educate them. There is need to create awareness all over. Some of them, they really don't know maybe even what they are dealing with.
Okay, surprisingly, which is a good news, I am happy that for most of the patients that we've been able to see, most of them have a good nutrition status based on the mid-upper arm circumference. And for most of them, we have been able to tackle specific challenges that they have had. And some of the challenges we've encountered is some of them are picky eaters. Some of them have had to go through constipation, so we advise them to adjust the diet. For example, with constipation, we encourage them to have more fluids and have a softer diet, include vegetables, because vegetables are something they really miss out on. The baby could decide no, so including it in that one spoon of food could really help with constipation.
Well, I would say the most important thing has been the training. We are training the caregivers, demonstrating to them how to take care of the children, the physiotherapists, the occupational therapist, just teaching, empowering the caregivers, because you realize for a cerebral palsy child, the most important part is actually for the caregiver to be equipped to take care of them. So the different professionals are helping with that, making an assessment, and really training the mothers how to take care of their children, also including nutrition, giving that advice.
Let us continue to champion the rights and celebrate the lives of individuals with cerebral palsy, but every day.
Beyond that, we've had some donations from the church and some of the most common medications that they use. So they had prescriptions for some of the medications that they have been prescribed for, like anticonvulsants, and so we've also been able to buy that just to help them, because these medications are not cheap, and many of them sometimes default taking the medications. Yeah. Beside that, there was also a need for diapers, which is because in cerebral palsy children, issues of continence is a problem even when they are older. So we were also able to mobilize for some diapers just to donate and and share with the children.
There is a need for many to enroll to this profession because there is a lot that we are handling, and the world health, the medical world grow every day.
Ni kwa sababu tunataka kuleta awareness kuhusu cerebral palsy na tupe watu motisha na tuwidi watu kwa malo yao.
The turn up is immense. It's exceeded our expectations, and we are very happy that the awareness is reaching a top notch. Yeah, we reach out to the community to embrace the cerebral palsy families, to even expose those kids they have in the house. They should not hide them in the house. They should bring out. We are here to start with. They can come and come to our monthly meetings. They interact with other parents. They share their experiences so that they don't feel lonely, like they've been left out.
The body of Christ is saying that we are one. We need support. Lord, and we are kona shida that tuta na cerebral palsy. Tomorrow you might have a different problem, and when I come to support, you will come to support me tomorrow. So we need to support one another, and as a church, we are moving forward to support people in different areas.
Just worshiping and enjoying fellowship, we need to go out into the community and be practical. And so I think it's really to call on the church to exercise practical ministry, look at the community around us and see what are the practical needs, what can we do, what are the areas that people are suffering, and what can we do about it. I think that's what I would say, and this is just one of these avenues. And I think the opportunities are countless if we look at the community around us.
Nikawaambia msiko mnaona hao watu kama wenye hawana kitu ya kufanya kwa jamii.
And if the government can look at how the drugs can be tax exempted, we can really be happy because they are compulsory. When these kids stay for long without those medication, they start to have withdrawal symptoms. They have like the level of conversion increases, and sometimes it could even lead to death, because when they get those conversions and the parent is not around, it's a very dangerous situation.